Peace and love, y'all. Welcome to another Life in Mexico video. Today I'm in the north part of the city. This is definitely more of like the luxury upscale side of town. This is where you'll see a lot of the high-rise condos. I'm here meeting a friend for brunch in just a few. And actually the restaurant that we're meeting at is underneath a luxury high-rise condo. So I'll probably walk around a little bit just to kind of show you guys some of the area later on in this video. But the main reason why I wanted to do the video today was to talk about safety, because I feel like I didn't really emphasize safety enough in the first video I uploaded about what my living experience here has been like. Hopefully my sound is good too. I tested my sound with and without the mic, and to me it sounded better with the mic. So hopefully it's good for y'all. But before I get into safety, something else I want to talk about really quickly is a perception that I have realized many people have about Mexico that is totally not true. And that is, a lot of people think everybody here is struggling. A lot of people think that Mexico is a poor country where everybody here is poor. The locals are struggling. And that is something that is just simply not true. Many people here have money. This area where I'm in right now, you have so many huge, beautiful mansion homes. You have luxury condos. You see people driving. I've seen people driving luxury cars here that I've never even seen in the States. So you're seeing people driving Porsches, Benzes, McLaren, Cybertrucks, G-Wagons, all of that. Luxury brands. Like, people here have money. It's just like anywhere else in the world. Yes, it may be some people here who are struggling, but there are also many people here who have money. I know some people here personally, and it's like, oh no, they're very, very, very successful. Definitely have money. So I just wanted to clear that up really quickly because, and this ties into safety as well. I feel like a lot of people think about Mexico and they have a perception in their mind that all of Mexico is the same. And you have to always remember that Mexico is a country, a big country that has a lot of states. And within those different states, there are many cities, just like in the United States. So you may hear something in the news about one part of Mexico, and then you decide in your mind, like, oh, yeah, I'm never going to Mexico. It's like, that's crazy. That would be like somebody, let's say from Africa, hearing about something happening in California, and they're just like, yeah, one city in California, and they're just like, yeah, I'm never going to the United States. It's like, that doesn't make any sense. But people do that a lot when it comes to Mexico. So in recent times, there has been a lot going on in the news, apparently in America, as it pertains to Mexico. I have had recently several family members and friends reach out to me, just checking on me, like, hey, I heard what's going on. I just want to make sure you're good. And I'm grateful to everybody who reached out to check on me. It's really great to know that people care about me, love me, and are concerned with my well-being. But when I tell y'all, it was news to me. They're checking in with me about what's going on here. I'm like, I don't even know what's going on because it's not happening where nowhere near where I'm at. And a lot of what you hear in terms of violence and things happening in Mexico, the news that you see in the States, it pertains majority of the time to the border states, the states in Mexico that are bordering the United States, the cities that are bordering the United States. This is where a lot of what you see in the news is happening. So nobody here where I'm at is even talking about whatever was just recently in the news because it's not happening here. So all of Mexico is not the same. Of course, it's going to be violence pretty much anywhere you go in the world, but it doesn't mean a whole entire country is violent and that all the people in that country are violent, right? So here where I'm at in Mérida, Mérida is the second safest city in all of the Americas. So that means all of North America, Canada is the second safest city. It's known for how safe it is. Like, there has never been a time since I have been here where I felt scared, where I felt fearful. It's nothing for me to get out at night by myself, go for a walk, go to the store at night. You see women walking alone all the time at night. You see children playing in the park at night. It's a very strong police presence here. And I have heard how in some parts of Mexico, the police may try to extort and do all that type of stuff. That's not happening here. The police are very helpful and very friendly, and their presence is everywhere. It's strong. So you have to get out and experience places for yourself. You have to follow your own intuition and your own guidance. And just me in general, I'm just not a fear-based person. Like, I do not live my life in fear. Fear is the lowest vibrational frequency that you can exist on. But many people let those seeds of fear get planted in their minds about other countries, and they just write it off without ever going to explore it for themselves. So I know that I'm divinely protected as well. I got ancestors, I got spirit guides, I got a whole spiritual army that is surrounding me at all times, and I just know that I'm good, right? But I remember even when I was preparing to move here, I kept the news to myself. Only me and a few people knew that I was moving to Mexico. And I didn't post about it or say anything about it publicly until I had my visa. But the moment I shared it on social media, I had people reaching out to me, sending me DMs about all this violent stuff and dangerous stuff that was happening in Mexico. And I was just unbothered by it. I'm like, I'm not going to let anyone else plant seeds of fear in my mind. I'm going, and I trust that I'm going to be good. And like I said, has never been a time ever since I've been here where I felt unsafe. So it's very safe. And I think too, for people who are from the United States, we have been conditioned to think a lot of dangerous and violent things are normal. America is a very unsafe country. It's actually probably one of the most unsafe countries in the world, but because we're from there and we're used to certain things, we don't think about it like that. Like, y'all, it's stuff that happens in the United States that doesn't happen anywhere else. Like, it doesn't happen anywhere else. And even when I lived in the States, I was never fearful, but it's certain things that I do here that I would have never done in the States. I wouldn't have felt safe to walk to the store by myself at night the way I do here. So you just want to keep that in mind, that just because you see certain things happening in the news and in the media as it pertains to Mexico, it doesn't mean that it's the same for every part of Mexico. It's a big country with many states and many cities within those states. And even when it comes to like climate and temperature, a lot of people think all of Mexico is a beach, all of it is tropical. It's parts of Mexico that get cold, y'all. It's like it's not just one blanket type of thing going on here. It's many different things are happening all over this country. So you definitely want to keep that in mind. But as far as Mérida, it's a beautiful place. It's known for how safe and how peaceful it is. And if you are considering relocating to Mexico and safety is one of the things that you're most concerned with, this is definitely a part where it is super safe, whether you're moving here by yourself or with your family. So my friend is probably at the restaurant. I'm gonna walk on down so we can have brunch. It's Sunday. We love to brunch on Sunday. Going to one of my favorite vegan restaurants here, Boing Confidante. It's actually right below. We're right underneath a luxury high-rise condo. And after brunch, I'll probably just walk around a little bit so you guys can kind of see what this area looks like. But yeah, I just wanted to get on really quickly to talk about how safe this part of Mexico is.
See the water guy at all this week, so I had to go to Costco last night and get water. And so I ended up buying salad stuff. So I think I'm gonna just go chill a few days.
I'm definitely not doing the salad. I'm right now debating between chilaquiles and the sandwich buen country. I'm like,
Okay.
I kind of think I'm gonna go chilaquiles though.
But that's
But I want rojo.
Had that before? I think I had.
You had the sandwich buen country.
That's probably the first time I came here with you. Because we were sitting there. I think that's the...
I get that so often though, so I'm like, I don't know. I'm really undecided. We both ended up with chilaquiles rojos. And our lemonade de coco. So this is the condo that the restaurant I'm eating at is underneath. So we'll just walk back from this direction so y'all can kind of see it. And this is just a small strip. But the north side of the city, this is where the more luxury malls are located as well. And like I said, it just has a whole different aesthetic. Like, you feel the difference as soon as you drive into this part of town. So yeah. And even where I'm eating at today, it's like 4 or 5 other restaurants right in this same little strip as well. Love how lush and green it is, all of the beautiful plants. This is what I love about this area. So you can see right here, this is Boy and Confidante. And then you also have this restaurant right here. And you have 2 more restaurants down here. So this is a Japanese restaurant right here, but they're closed. So yeah, this is what this whole entire little strip looks like. Very beautiful, very much my vibe.